Gotta go. Girl talk.
Boom! Hard in.
How you doing, Ryan?
I'm doing good. You're sounding more and more tired.
Yeah, I was just telling Ryan. Yeah, my flight back to Massachusetts from WonderCon was canceled due to weather on Monday, and the next available flight I could get was a red eye last night. And I know I'm learning why they call it a red eye, because I'm exhausted. And even though it's allegedly 7:00 by my body, because I had sort of gotten adjusted to the West Coast time. It's 10:00 where I am on the East Coast, and I'm feeling the strain of being up for too long.
Well, dude,
we're not a young man anymore.
Well, later tonight we're going to do some unboxings because we got some cool stuff. While we do those unboxings, oh, you got yours too.
Yeah.
Good. Because you were like, I don't think I'm gonna get mine in time, but you did.
And twins.
I think mine's mirrored. I think that's why. I don't know how to unmirror. I have settings so they can look at each other. This is great. I can't wait to open this up. But while we open these up as well, we got to talk about WonderCon because there's a little something there for me. Put in there, so we got to talk about it. So before we get into tonight, let's say a little howdy do to the chat and see how everyone's doing. All right, Stanley Eberhard is here. Thank you. Yes, we're going to be talking a little bit about Val Kilmer here in a bit. Right, Dorlaxian is here. Detroit Dave, all the way from Detroit. Stephen Lawrence is here. Mr. Johnny Cock. Everyone's be watching The Willow. This is great.
I met Johnny Cock in person at WonderCon. It was it was great to meet you, Johnny, in the flesh, and he gave me coffee crisps and ketchup chips and a whole medley of Canadian snacks that were really good.
What do you think of ketchup chips?
They're good. They're really good. Okay. They're like dangerously. It's you gotta be careful. They're too good.
We gotta get you some all dressed next time.
Oh,
we gotta get you those ones because
there's a bit of zip. There's like a little. It's a potato chip with a ketchup taste, but then a little bit of extra zip, and also like the coffee crisp. That was great.
Oh, dude, coffee crisp is my favorite chocolate bar.
Yeah, highly recommend.
So good. I'm gonna bring some of those with me to Japan.
Oh,
because people are getting
swag. Start something.
Yeah, dude. There is hang on. I know we're in the middle. We're already off the rails. There are people I'm seeing online oh, I'm going to Celebration. This is my swag, and it's these amazing stickers of the characters and in anime or manga style, and I'm so if you got swag to trade, I'm I never thought of swag. Why didn't I do swag? And I'm I'm going to trade Canadian chocolate bars for swag. That's my attempt. Sad, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, King Panther is here. Dorlaxian. Wait, Billy Mitchell won his defamation lawsuit? Fistful of Quarters? Donkey Kong fame? Billy Mitchell? Anyways, okay. Dave is here. Rodney Winch is here. Hello, everyone. My boy from Warman, Bionic Funk, right? Putting her squeeze over at the Saskatoon Pickatang. Alan Cinematic is here. Alan is here. Dude, we got to have you on the show. You and Lana back on the show here super soon. Andrew's Gatey's Toys is here. Johnny Disco. Tony Johnson, I think I already, Tony Johnson's here. Yep. I know where I am now. Okay, Cute Cult is here. Why is it so hard to say? Chris Babinski is here. The Ryan Dole Fan Club, Deep Space Niner, Tovercon, Marlo Brandon, Chad Stewart. Oi, Steve 3 is here.
I met Steve 3 as well at WonderCon, but he was in disguise both times. First as a pirate Deadpool, and then the second time I can't remember, but he had a mustache.
He was Burt Reynolds.
Burt
Smokey
Reynolds,
and the
okay.
Bandit.
All right.
How
All
good
right.
was that though? He looked good,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah. No,
Like-
expert cosplay. Like everything is, is weathered, has kind of like a movie accuracy. Very impressive.
Steve's
Very
good.
nice. Very nice to meet you, Steve.
Steve's really good. It's kind of funny. Like now, like Steve, I don't think Steve 3 has met Alice, but Johnny Cock, I think, has now met everybody except, met everybody across the board. That's crazy. All right. We got Derek Hoover. Derek Hoover is here. Got to do Geek Dad Life with him. That was a lot of fun. James Vinnipal is here as well. Who else do we got? Am I missing anyone? Master of the charts, Brian Brink, and Geek Dad Quip. He's here as well. Blake, by the way, Blake, Toy Collector Magazine. Yes, happy hump day to everybody. Also, he's doing a comic book. He's doing a trade, right? Moonman, Kickstarter. There's a link for it down below in the description. So if you want to go check out Blake's comic, it's a dream project. Guys, if we all spend $20 on Blake, we can make his childhood dreams come true. Right? Let's help him.
It looks
out.
so fun. It's an awesome project, and yeah, cool to see something new out into the world. Yeah.
Yeah,
or let's go little pewter figures like the original TMNT, like a real old school indie comic. Blake, what do you think?
Yes.
Pewter figures sound good.
Bring it back. Bring it back. It's and Harpo Quandrax is here as well. Some new names. Well, welcome everybody. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. Places you could be tonight. You chose us, and we were very, very thankful. So we lost a legend in movies who's played some key iconic roles. We lost Val Kilmer at the age of 65 last night.
I was literally
I guess yesterday it was announced.
Yeah, I was literally boarding my plane when I got the headline when the headline came in. But yeah, really sad to see.
Yeah, it was a little bit shocking because he is. I know Batman Forever gets a bad rap amongst a certain generation of Batman fans because he wasn't Michael Keaton. But man, I loved Batman Forever. Or go ahead.
And it was a obviously follow up to Michael Keaton, carrying the very important tradition of a Bruce Wayne that wears glasses. They were the only two Bruce Waynes to wear glasses and look so good doing it.
And looked, how's my mole? The glasses as well. Like it's as Quip is saying here too, he's like, Kilmer is my Batman. He is. I think there's a certain generation that comes in and that is their Batman to them because that is the movie that most kids went to. I think a lot of parents went without their kids for the first two movies.
That was the case for me. That was the first Batman movie I remember being like allowed to see because 89. That's I wasn't even going to movies then, and then Returns I think was my parents probably took one look at Penguin and were like, nope. Not
or
even
Catwoman, and we're like, nope.
Yeah.
But no, I'm with you. Like it's funny. Like when I think about Batman 89, the movie itself didn't have the impact on me as much as the energy and hype and madness around the movie. Right?
Yeah.
Like just all the just everywhere was Batman. Like that to me stands more as like having more of an impact on me than the movie did.
Yeah.
And then Batman Returns had a huge impact. And then going right in from that to Batman Forever was just like getting Robin, everything else. It was a big deal. And being old enough to get some of the more adult jokes at that time
Yeah.
It's just
and you had like, the Seal music video and the sort of like rock and roll soundtrack. It was just like for if you're like 10 years old, right? It's like cool. It's like, oh, Batman's really cool. Like finally we get to go, enjoy it.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite scenes as well as Blake here, Toy Collector Magazine. The bat signal is not a beeper.
Yeah.
And he also
chicks dig the car.
Chicks dig the car. And then the other classic line in that whole scene as well is try a fireman, less to take off.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's just it was banger after banger. Like there's a lot of good lines. It's a quotable
Did Val Kilmer get like the best one-liners of any Batman?
Oh, hands down.
Yeah.
Right? Like when you think of Keaton's one-liners, it's I'm Batman. And that's kind of
he's very much like the straight man in those movies. Well, I mean, obviously, like you want to get nuts, let's get nuts. I mean, it doesn't get.
Oh, that's another great one. Yes, but, correct. Yeah, correct. That's that is also a good line. Yeah, let's get nuts. The it's I love the I'm just going through for some reason. Like I'm starting at the beginning of the movie and I'm already replaying it in my head because I know the movie so well. I could pretty much sing along with it, but it's even just. Can I persuade you to take a sandwich with you, sir? I'll get drive-through. It's so good. But no, it's just like Val Kilmer looked great in the suit. I think he had the coolest costumes. He was super charming. I still think he's one of the best Bruce Waynes we've ever had.
He fits because it's like, again, like both he and Michael Keaton they played it with more of that kind of like aloof, reclusive, enigmatic rich guy kind of thing. But Val Kilmer definitely like added his own component to it. Like he wasn't just doing Michael Keaton. He sort of like he sort of set the precedent for all Batmans after to sort of like confidently do his own thing with the character that like wasn't crazy, but it was just like it was his own thing. And it was like, yeah, we can like have multiple people play this role and each one sort of bring something new to
it. Question. When he went to go visit Chase Meridian in the office, do you think that was his way of trying to like just be snoopy and be like, how much does she know? Like, has she figured it out?
I'm trying. So, I mean, what's interesting about that movie is you've got the like Bruce Wayne is interested in Chase Meridian, and Chase Meridian is only interested in Batman, right? So it's like it's do
very
the, like,
Lois Lane. Superman.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, they give Bruce Wayne a rivalry with himself, which given the like kind of the way that movie explores duality with like Two-Face is like it's smart. Like it's cool.
Yeah. No, wow, I never even connected those until you just said that. But yeah, you're friggin' spot on. That's exactly damn. This movie's the smartest Batman movie ever written. It is deep. It is real. Alan, I played the hell out of the Sega Genesis game. Dude, it was so good. Andrew's Gatey's Toys. I mean, Batman is all kinds of horny. It's his kryptonite. That's true. Yeah. That's true. I do like the throwback too. Again, same scene, like where it's just like, do I need skin tight or to get that's early on. That's like right at the beginning of the movie. Do I need skin tight vinyl and a whip? Right? And, it's a survivor. Right? So you kind of just like it felt like a sequel, even though it felt different. It's weird. Yeah. Like I don't know. It felt I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. To me, I still feel like my favorite doubleheader in Batman movies is to watch Batman Returns and Forever back to back. I feel that they blend together nicely.
Yeah. Well, it is It is interesting. It's always I think it's always interesting watching like movies in a franchise like in sort of a marathon capacity, especially when there's sort of like a shift between the uh,
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me, Joel?
Yeah, I can. I think I don't know if I'm freezing or if you're freezing. The
I just
chat
saw
will let us know.
I just saw us both go away.
Okay. Oh, then that's you.
Oh,
That's
it's
you.
me. Dang.
Right.
Anyway, Batman Forever, cool action scenes. There's it's got a lot of good fight scenes.
Yep. And it brought back the Dutch tilt.
Yes, yeah. The old canted angle.
Hang on. Okay. You go through. You're gonna tell me everything you love about his Batmobile, or if there is anything that you love about his Batmobile. I just realized that I didn't upload the photo I wanted to upload. So that I can share
Batmobile, it's not my favorite Batmobile. I have to be honest. I kind of feel like when I look at it, I see like a rooster, like a rooster's head, because it's got kind of a beak and then like a whatever the head frill thing is, and I can't the fin, and I can't unsee rooster. So it's not a favorite of, or it looks like a bird. At least it looks more like a Robin mobile than Batmobile, have to say.
Oh,
but what I do love about that movie that I remember is the like. Oh, did I lose you again?
Nope.
Oh.
Or did you? We got you. I got you.
Okay. What I did like is the like in his office, like the chair that like kind of goes into the tunnel that like shoots him down into the like bat cave. I thought that was cool. Or the bat boat or whatever it may be.
Yeah, dude. I honestly think that bat cave as well is like one of my favorite bat caves.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's they really with like all the sort of the lighting and everything. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, the
one I really like.
The Running Man chair tube. It's very cool. But I can't remember like was it in his office at like the Wayne Enterprises building, and it just like somehow got him to the Bat Cave.
To the Bat Cave. I'm wondering who installed it and when that was installed, because it's like an old building.
Yeah. These are the questions that we're not meant to ask.
I guess, because isn't like Wayne Manor like way outside the Palisades?
Allegedly,
or in the Palisades, right?
Yeah, it's on the outskirts of Gotham, right?
It is Gotham. Know your districts if you're gonna run for it. Okay, all right, everyone, let us know your favorite, even if it's not Batman. Let us know about your favorite Val Kilmer moments and stuff, because I know outside of Batman, Doc Holliday, Tombstone, that's my dude. I was like, when I was a kid, I remember being like, when I grow up, I want to have a substance abuse problem, because he made it look so cool every time. No, I love that. And no one's been talking about The Saint tonight either. I noticed that a lot of
that was the first. I think because that was before Batman Forever. Like I feel like that was where I first that was my first exposure to Val Kilmer, and he just seemed like the coolest guy ever in that movie.
Right? I thought
he brought turtlenecks back.
He did, dude, and like the soundtrack was killer too. Right?
Yeah.
I'll always remember that, right? Like, yeah. See, Jack Knight 73, Real Genius, and Willow.
Yeah, Willow. And Top Secret. Don't sleep on Top Secret.
Yeah.
The underwater fight scene. It's brilliant.
There's that. There's right, Flash 739 at First Sight. Right. And I'm just trying to think of right. Boba Wave is saying here too, right? The saint is always overlooked, as well as Salton Sea.
One of my favorite Val Kilmer performances is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang with it's Shane Black and it's Robert Downey Jr. and super meta noir movie. He's so funny in that.
This I didn't know. Johnny Cock, he was also the voice of Kit in the early 2000s Knight Rider.
Oh wow. Yeah, see, top secret. That's what it's
Yep.
about.
Right? He's good, man. He's done a lot of good stuff. He had quite the resume. Plus, of course,
and Jim Morrison and the Doors.
Yep. Yes, Rodney. Right? Good call it on that. And of course, Top Gun. Right? All that. Dude, he's so good. All right. Let's do some unboxings. While we take these out. We got our Poison Ivies. For those of you who just joined on, our Mondo Poison Ivies are here. And we got to open these and we got to talk about it.
But real quick. Oh,
yeah.
Go
ahead.
No, you go.
Nope.
Okay. I do also have another pickup at Wonder. I just want to show this off. I'm not going to unbox. I'm not going to take it out of the box. I just want to brag that.
Dude, you got to talk about this. This is the best.
So I've been this year, I've been admiring from afar the Kenner Legends of the Dark Knight Batman figures. And I never had them as a kid. I got my first one at WonderCon. I wasn't there thinking I was going to get anything, but then I was like, but if I saw one of those Legends of the Dark Knight figures, maybe this is where it begins. And oh man, look at what I found at old WonderCon. It is the Laughing Gas Joker. This is where he's got the big David Byrne Talking Heads suit, but it blows apart and you see skinny Joker holding a bomb vest or something underneath it. You can see this picture on the back. See, I
think that's so clever and good.
Yeah, really fun. But I just love this Joker sculpt. I love the hair. I love the red eyes. It's all amazing. But I was Googling this line, and so you might notice this is the regular version of Joker. This is the regular variant, and this is a different colorway. And I think I saw it online. I was like, wait, what's that one? That one looks really cool because I do think I prefer this color. But this was you had to win a contest at Toy Fair magazine to get this. I think, chat, if you know about this, let me know what the deal is. But I think this is probably this is a rare figure in the line. But I love the white jacket, the pink shirt, the more kind of neon green hair. So I'm really stoked that I found this, but I don't know if I want to open it, but I don't know if I should because it is quite rare. I believe.
Well, it's got a nice big window package.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to open it, you still get a good look at the figure.
Yeah. Although I don't know what he looks like under that suit.
That's true, because we don't actually know, because when you flip it around, right, that's the version that was out everywhere.
Yeah,
because I remember seeing this at Zeller's, back to Zeller's. So who knows what color of suit he's wearing and suspenders?
Yeah, I mean, I assume it's a pink shirt. But yeah, what color are those? What color are them suspendies?
Yeah, are they going to be the bright green? Are they going to be white? We'll never know.
Yeah. What about his gloves are white? Too. They don't match the big suit gloves. Actually, the shirt doesn't even match. So this, it's anyone's guess what's going on under there. I think I can see. It's definitely a pink shirt. But anyway, super cool. I love it. I love that it's very David Byrne and yeah. I mean, collections started. I don't know. These seem to be readily available. So I may that I may be going down the slippery slope on this one.
Dude, why not? They look great. You should pitch remaking that figure in 1/6 scale.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick. Or Safubi. This would be a great candidate. I mean, it's practically already there. A soft vinyl
Joker.
Big old Joker.
Man, I wish you guys were doing DC soft vinyls like you're doing the Marvel ones, because so far there hasn't been granted, there hasn't been very many of the Marvel soft vinyls, but every one of them so far has been like, oh wow.
I know you got to see Dr. Doom at WonderCon, Tommy Hodges is just like, he's a machine on those, and I mean, it'd be super fun to do it with DC. Like, I mean, think of all the like crazy glitter color variants you could do with like Green Lantern, and it would be.
Do you know what my first thought was? To do something very modern and do a soft vinyl Tommy Hodges graffiti style absolute Batman.
Ooh, yes. Yeah, that'd be
right.
Killer. Yeah,
it's. I think he'd kill it.
Yeah. I mean, the proportions of that version of Batman lend themselves to. So you wouldn't have to change much.
It's true, but just seeing what Tommy Hodges would do with even the expressions and stuff, I think would be a lot of fun to see.
Yeah.
If you were in Canada and you're near a Dollarama, by the way, these blind bags of Batman black and white. Oh, look at that shine. I'm directed by.
That's because it's magical.
It's magical. It's got a nice magical shine. Yeah, these are at the dollar store. These little Batman black and white statues. So I think I'm going to open up these tonight too. I think.
Yeah.
Because we got to know. We got to know.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love blind bag stuff? The tension of what you're gonna get. Like, I want to see you open those things. I want to know what's in there.
Okay, I'm gonna open one. I'm gonna open these now.
Yeah.
But I need you to talk about one thing, and I need to thank you, because I feel like you made something specifically for me. As if you went and said, like, hey, I'm just gonna slip this in here because I know Doell really wants this, and I know that we'll get his money regardless of whatever trip he's going on, regardless of whatever tariffs are implemented during this trade war of uncertain times. And you were like, hey, let's get Doell's money because this will be really easy. All we have to do is have this.
Yeah. Well, it is easy because I just make what I want, and as a side effect, that happens to be what you want too.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is like, I mean, I love the way this came out because, like, you know, the idea is it's supposed to be like a doll or a stuffed animal. There's actually even there's a specific panel. I think Paul Smith was the artist at the time, and Nightcrawler is visiting like Amanda Sefton, his girlfriend / sister at the time. He's like visiting her apartment, and she has this little Banff doll like on her couch. And it's like the second appearance. Like, we've seen the Banff character in Kitty's Fairy Tale, but like that's like the second reference to Banffs in X-Men, and it's this doll, and he's, you know, kind of posed like this stuffed animal. And it's like, it's just Banffs are awesome. Like, it's just, you know, Nightcrawler is such a perfect designed character, and like, so of course it's gonna work in a more like chibi version. But the way this figure came out, and also like kind of, it's like an X-Baby figure. Like, you know, it's like a, you know, just this little slug X-Men figure. It's great. I love it. I want to do more X-Men like this.
just a series. Like, again, I know it's a whole different contract, but man, I would love for Mondo or Marvel Legends or anyone just started doing plush, because then, you know, the Banff would happen.
Yeah. No, that'd be sick. Or even like keychains. Like, do you remember like in the 90s when like there was like a kind of a keychain craze again? Like,
even in like, and again, that started like in the 80s, where you'd get these little PVC plastic figures on, like, whether they were Smurfs or Get Along
like
Gang, Care Bears, Gremlins, right? They all had keychains. Like, I think Like, hey, you work for Funko, they totally do that. And also, so does Hot Toys Japan. I don't know if you've Alex, if you saw this, like Hot Toys Japan is doing 18 different exclusives for Celebration.
Oh yeah, I heard you guys mention that on Toy Anxiety. I don't think I've seen them all, but
right. And so
that's
Hot
awesome.
Toys in Japan, they're not just 1/6 scale figures. They do everything from like pillows to keychains to just knickknacks, all sorts of stuff. Right. And
Yeah.
one of them are these little, like, they're called like cause bees.
Yeah, or Cos Babies.
Cause babies of
Yeah.
Ewoks that are keychains. So you can get like Princess Nisa and Wicket and Logray and everybody.
Logray?
Logray. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, the voice of Beast was also the voice of Logray, by the way, for those who don't know.
David
right?
Bassa.
Yeah, dude. It's so like, but that's what I'm saying. I wish, like, I understand you guys are a very small crew, but Funko is not. And I feel like Funko itself as the brand, like, is not taking advantage of that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Like,
well, you know,
and I don't want it in that
I'll pass
Funko
it up
style.
the. Yeah,
I want it done in the. I just want you to design keychains for Funko to pump out.
I also, related note, I wonder if even though it seems to be going in a more serious direction, I wonder if the next season of X-Men 97, if we might get some X babies, like a Mojo comeback, episode where we see.
They should do a half episode Mojo verse every season.
Yeah, no, that'd be fun
as part of mid-season. I think they should do that every time. Dude, one of the best artists, greatest artists ever. I'm even wearing his work, by the way. In my Hasbro Pulse at San Diego Comic-Con hoodie. Tom Whalen is here.
Thank you, Tom. That is high praise.
Right? Tom Whalen, echoing Doell. Alex, seriously, amazing work on all your Mondo projects. And dude, yeah, you're the best. You're the dude. You're the rock star right now. I always find that like I find that so cool. I want to show you this. I got a Gary Frank. Whoop.
Did you open that just now?
Yeah, I opened it while we were chatting.
That's what was. I gotta see it come out of the bag.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's do one. Let's do one more. I got
that's
three.
Sick. That's sick. That's awesome. A Gary Frank Batman. That's super cool. All right, here we go.
So that's like Batman Incorporated, right?
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, all right. And another Gary Frank. So Alex, I'll send this. I'll send this one your way. Okay, one more.
See how this is going.
If I get 3 Gary Franks, one's going to Alice. Ugh. Oh,
cool.
Eduardo Rizzo.
Isn't that the? I thought, but that's like the style of that's like the John Romita Jr. Scott Snyder era.
Yeah,
right?
that's the suit.
Yeah,
because you can tell by the gauntlets.
Cool. That's a cool. Damn, these are friggin' awesome.
These are awesome.
Yeah.
Right? Best dollar store pickup that's
insane.
Had.
Is there a Jim Lee one?
There might be, because this is series 2. I'd have to go try to track down series 1. And something tells me that outside of the comic shop, that these are, or outside of the dollar store, that these are probably more than $250, right? So
yeah.
But it does have me now. Like, it's funny. It's like, well, I got these ones, well, now I want the rest.
But I definitely feel like I definitely want like the Crazy Kenner variants as a blind box thing. Like that was like when you opened the one that came with the Ninja Force Batmobile, it's like that was so satisfying to see like what kind of crazy variant you're gonna get. But
right? Oh, dude, I wish a company would do that, right?
Yeah.
Like it just seems like such like to do crazy weird variants of Batman as a blind box just seems like such like it just has to be 5 POA, right? Just like a Kenner toy. Give it some weird accessory that's in there too. So that way you can't really feel around. Like don't even put it in a bag, just put it in a box. That's it.
Yeah.
You're
it'd be cool. And then the chase could be like a crazy color variant of like one of his rogues. Because Batman always got the crazy variants and maybe Joker, but like it'd be cool if you got like a neon tuxedo penguin or something. Like
or like
a Two-Face where half of them is chrome. Like
oh dude, yes, right? Like or a winter coat Riddler. Like it just be like let's do it. Hang on. I gotta bring
by the way, that the little Nightcrawler, the little Bamf doll, like is because it's 1/6 scale, it's like much bigger than you expect it to be. It's like a nice, satisfying, big little guy.
Oh, dude,
I'm trying to think if I have it. I guess it's like, I don't really have anything I could like quickly point to that's to give you the sense of the scale, but just say he's nice and satisfying.
I'm going to assume that this and this tail with the extra sword is that the exclusive.
Well, I can't.
Or do we know yet?
I can't say, but
okay, can't say.
But I will say that the bendy wire and the tails work really well. I was really pleased with that, and just like I kind of got to mess around with them a little bit. Like all the joints feel really good. His articulation is nice. Like he can get into like a nice crouching pose. It's like he was a lot of fun. This is my first time like getting hands on the like on a factory sample, and yeah, they're doing a great job, and he's a really fun figure.
Yeah, he's beautiful. I can't wait to see the other heads. I'm just so excited. This is it. And I was just kind of like, could they not just put this out like way later so I can just, but I guess I got time. Like I said, if I put away $20 every week until this comes out, that'll probably pay for all of it, if not most of it.
Yeah. There you go.
So that's how I'm going about it. That's my, that's how I'm going to get this. Tariffs be damned. No one is stopping me from getting this Nightcrawler. It will be mine. I can't wait. And, I'm going to start opening up my Ivy.
Yeah.
While I open this up as well, I think we're just going to get reflection in the window. But man, the art, dude.
Yeah. Shout out to Danny Hawes, who does all of our Batman the Animated Series packaging, and Jordan Christensen, who art directs him on these and designs the boxes. Because the box is just beautiful. I'm sure it's not coming across on camera, but like the color green, the sort of like the poison ivy-ish font, like the kind of like exotic, beautiful, flowery.
Well, it looks painted like an animation cell, or how Bruce Timm does his, just his character paintings.
And this is like, straight from that shot from Pretty Poison, like Batman's POV, where he's like seeing, triple of her because he's poisoned. Yeah, super cool.
This is super, super cool. Oh, we got a super chat.
Oh, thanks,
from
Johnny.
Mr. Johnny Cock himself for the Nightcrawler Fund. Oh, thank you. Also, don't you have a birthday coming up? Well, mine's passed. Is yours coming up, Alex?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, someone's is. Someone's is. Alice's was in February. Mine was last month. Yours is further down the line.
September.
MGMCU. Love the artwork on the packaging. My favorite on a Mondo model so far.
Ooh, got that new plastic.
Oh, smell. Dude, she smells so good.
She's fragrant.
Right? It's Stanley's asking how big Will Clayface's box be? I'm gonna assume massive.
Yeah, it's true. You'll probably be able to sleep in it. Oh, I bet you didn't know that she was coming with an exclusive poncho, exclusive rain. This is from the episode where she goes to SeaWorld and they sit her in the splash zone. This is actually, this ain't a bad look. This is kind of cool.
Hey, I didn't realize that I bought the exclusive.
Oh, really?
So also I opened like, the babies are in here.
That's a bonus.
And I'm like, oh, good on me. And then I looked at the heads and I'm like, oh, of course I did. Why would I not? Why would I not spend a little bit extra, get so much more, right? Like I don't even know where to start. I'm so giddy. This is sweet.
I love how like bright orange her hair is. It has this
she's perfect.
And of course the like orange lipstick, which is very iconic to the animated series. And yeah, this figure was designed, sculpted, and painted by Tom Razajowski, Zelu 1984 on Instagram, who has for many years been a legend of Batman the Animated Series customs, tons of beautiful custom work. Works on NECA's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated line, and Poison Ivy is one of his favorite characters, and it absolutely shows.
I was about to say, I was like, I wouldn't be. It's like, hey, do you like Rogue, Alex? Couldn't tell.
I mean, how can you not like Poison Ivy, right? But it's I mean, he really I know loved working on this, and yeah, to have. I remember when he did custom heads for the DC collectibles Poison Ivy, and he's based in the UK, and he did like an auction early in the morning UK time, and I was living on the West Coast at that point, and like the times I was just like, there's no way I'll ever be able to get up in time. Ivy party.
What's going on?
Yo, Ryan, what are we? The Ivy League?
Oh, dude, that was really good. We're gonna make those jerseys.
I believe you can get them. I believe they already exist. Yeah, she's
perfect.
Screen accurate.
She is, yeah. I'm a witness to her thickness. This is great. Right? Yes, Dave. There's cake. Paper Kriegel. I have followed Zulu's example and repainted my DC collectibles Poison Ivy.
Yeah, the that's the big thing with this. Like the especially that first DC collectibles Poison Ivy, the colors were just, I don't know where they pulled those from. It was like a dark green, and then like just a kind of like Kelly green for the tights. And it's like on the show, it's like a very bluish, minty green. And Tom just like nailed it. It's just perfect.
Yeah, he already knew. He had it all lined up.
Yeah, so it's like, so the DC that drove me crazy. The DC collectibles one, it was like a dark green body, like a forest green bodysuit, like kind of neon green tights, and then like dark or like red hair, not orangey. And it's just like, it's the color scheme is such a part of the animated series, and what makes it like register is, wow, very dynamic. Nice hair.
Good hair. The I Hate Ryan Doell fan club also here. Thank you for being here. He's Ecto Glow Elite and an Ivy Leaguer. Correct. Yeah. Again, the I Hate Ryan Doell fan club or just not even fan club, just the I Hate Ryan Doell Club. Makes McFarlane's DC line look like a Happy Meal toy. Look, we're not gonna like rip on those guys, but I've always had like this weird issue of the plastic they use on the reissues.
Yeah.
Though if you're collecting them now, I don't know if you saw from WonderCon, they're re-releasing the Gray Ghost. So if you missed out on him the first time,
you mean if you're not a true fan?
That's hey, Alex is the one closing the gate tonight, not me. But I love it. Let's go through. Are you? Oh, dude, you got to put the there's that photo. Who did the photos for these ones? Was that
I believe I believe it was Posable Productions. Brandon.
Posable Productions. He the one of that face where she's smelling the rose.
Yeah. That's because he kind of obscures the kiss. I mean, he obscures the like kissing lips, so it looks like her eyes are just closed. But
right. It's Anthony Odessa just came in to hear Ryan's opinion on the new superpowers wave. Okay, well, I love that we're getting Animal Man and Dead Man. I like the idea of that. I like that we're getting Nightcrawler. I've got Nightcrawler on the brain. Nightwing with the high collar as well. So I'm liking those. But it's sometimes now I'm finding it hard to get excited about superpowers when it's just dude after dude after dude. So it's like, am I going to get Dead Man and Animal Man and Cyborg? Cyborg, I want to see. He said the Cyborg metal is going to be shiny. But like Matt Bush, he got me a replica Cyborg one time, and it's super nice. And it's got all the interchangeable parts.
How many cyborgs does one guy need?
Well, apparently I need 2, like a crazy man. But maybe 3. I don't know. I might not get that Cyborg because it's like, when you got the original, what more do you need?
If they had done a Teen Titan style Cyborg.
Right. And I think if you're going to do a Teen Titans wave, I think Alex is freezing up. Oh, you will. Oh, okay. Toy Otter's here. He's correcting me. I will get that Cyborg. Okay. I'm getting that Cyborg. If Toy Otter says I'm getting it, I'm getting it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping it's going to look super cool, and I do want I just want cool superpowers toys. But it's always good to see that we're getting new characters regardless.
And yes, I am now Cyborg.
I am the Cyborg now.
Booyah!
Oh. It's so funny. People that don't watch Teen Titans Go.
That's not funny. Everyone should watch.
Yeah. First off, if you're not watching Teen Titans Go, what's wrong with you? 2, watching the muggles who don't watch that show get all mad about him saying booyah. Granted, the way he said booyah was very disappointing.
In the movie, does he say it in the movie?
He says it in Justice League, and he just goes, "Booyah!"
Yeah,
and I was like, "Dude, you need to have the excitement."
I know. Who's the voice actor of Cyborg? Is it Harry?
He's on Walking Dead.
Oh
gosh, I could picture him. Did I ever tell you about meeting him in the elevator at Emerald City Comic-Con?
No.
So I knew exactly who he was. And I'm coming down just coming back down to the con. I was dropping stuff off, got a bunch of comic signs, dropping them off in my room. And all of a sudden he jumps in the elevator. He's got this plush tiger that he does photo ops with because in The Walking Dead, his character has a pet tiger. And I just like, I turn into like a Teen Titans Go character where I'm just like, it's like, it's Cyborg. I'm trying, I feel like I'm playing it cool. I was not playing it cool because I was very just, ooh, I know who you are. And of course, me being completely starstruck and bamboozled by, like, it's funny, like I can run into celebrities places and I'm fine. I run into like people who work in cartoons and I turn into a Swiftie. And and of course, like we're in the elevator. That's why I start going like waffles, 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 because as one does, and he starts laughing, right? And then he gets off on a different floor because where the signatures are, they're like in a whole different area of like they're in the hotel. They're not really in the convention center. Well, at least the old one in the old convention center. And so they had, because the con was getting too big. So now they had the, hang on, I'm all over the place again. I digest. So he's getting off on a different floor. So as he leaves, he turns around and points in the elevator and goes, "Booyah!" And I was like, oh, and it's like, that was it.
That's iconic.
It was the best day of my life, Alex.
What's amazing about the Teen Titans cast is that the range, like, because you've got the original Teen Titans cartoon and then Teen Titans Go, and like Teen Titans cartoon, obviously like very more dramatic, like, you know, and then Teen Titans Go is like pure comedy, irreverence, and they're all so good at doing both. So like he's an amazing like dramatic voice actor, but then can be like zany and silly, and
but it still feels like the same freaking character, like,
right. Well, that's why I love about having those two shows, is it just like it really showcases like not only just, you know, the range of the characters, but definitely the range of the actors.
Dude, this
that looks great.
Is amazing. I am so happy I bought this. There was like for a while there, I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't have got this. And now that I'm holding it, I'm probably like the happiest man in Vancouver. I am I'm the happiest man on my block. I feel like
there's always a little bit of anxiety with a little bit of toy anxiety with Batman lines, especially Batman animated lines, where it's like, oh man, if Poison Ivy isn't good, if like, you know, it's just like when you're collecting, it's like, yeah, it's cool, but like, man, if they mess up, like, you know, Poison Ivy, like that's just gonna be really disappointing. But I think this passes the test, if I do say so myself. And huge props to Tom Rozjowski.
Oh, dude,
I'm trying for like a, you know,
like a nice pinup,
a classic kind of pinup-y. You can kind of do it.
God, I really wish I got Harley. I'm looking at you, Peter, Peter, who's watching this on the replay. Looking at you,
dude. I thought you had her.
I don't. So hang on. I'll talk to you about this offline. Right? Like, well, but yeah, no, this is so, again, I'm loving this so much. Right? You know, your country boy Niner, pour one out for Batman tonight. Absolutely. Toast to one of your favorite Batman in your McDonald's glass.
Yeah, your crystal goblet from
dude. Those are the only glasses I have for when guests come over. I bought 3. I have 3 sets of them, 3 full sets, and it's just like if people come over, which I rarely have people, because nobody lives downtown, so I rarely have guests over. It's like Alice.
Rarely do you entertain.
Yeah, right. Like it's Alice. Alice is like the only person that comes over. So it's like, that's what we drink from. I only serve her my finest.
This is when she thinks that she has killed Batman, and is just like, skipping through the flower bed.
Right. Toyota, Tom knocked it out of the park. Agreed. Right. Dovercon. Yeah, break out the fine china. Absolutely. Chris Bruno, fill that glass full of ice. Be an Iceman.
True.
That's really good.
Oh, can you imagine if Mr. Freeze had been the villain of Batman Forever? How like appropriate that the two Icemen going up against each other.
Oh, never even thought of that. Which head do I think I'm going to put the flowing hair on. I think that's the.
Yeah, this one has like a real kind of noir femme fatale vibe to it.
Yeah, because then you can have. Hang on, which arm is her thing on?
I think it's the right. It's the right arm, right hand, right wrist.
Okay. Yes.
I mean, I think it can work with either, but right.
Oh, you pretty much make because her hair. I didn't even realize it's the picture that's inside. Oh no, it's not flowing. You can make that pose.
There's something about the. There's something about the just the bright orange color of this hair. Like it's very satisfying just to look at. It's like almost as like glows. It's not coming across on camera, but
oh. It's not coming across on our built-in webcams.
And look at this, like just this tiny little lipstick.
God.
She has a lot of hands to like hold, but I have to like kind of figure out. I can't remember like what is supposed to hold what.
Hang on. There we go.
Oh, that looks great. Yeah, it looks just like the image. So right. Yeah, this hand.
So good.
Holds the.
All right, everyone bought this, right?
Look at that. I know it's.
She stands so good.
Highly recommend. Oh wow! Look at that.
Look at that.
You found the pose for sure.
Right? She's so good.
And I hope you don't find it rude, Ryan. I'm gonna now bust into Scarecrow.
I don't find it rude at all. I think we should be doing more of these unboxings of these Mondos, even if I don't get them, as long as you do, we're good. Which hang on. There was a couple announcements. Was there an announcement for another Batman animated series figure?
No, but we announced Superman the animated series.
Oh yeah. Coming in so Lois Lane, what, pre-order October figure?
I mean, you know the theme of this channel, and y'all know me. See that the thing though is I can't, like, if we want to do the proper influencer thing, like I can't review these figures because I'm too biased. I'm too, I work on them. I'm too close to it. But so like I'll have to show you, and you can give me the review.
Hang on, I'm gonna embiggen you. It is perfect. That's what it is.
He's even got his protective shield. His bib. His dicky.
His protective bib. No, dude, he's perfect. No, I think here's the difference between unboxing on Gotham City Tonight and unboxing on any other channel. Every other unboxing talks about like, oh, I like this. Oh, I don't like this. I wish it came with this. Here we get a behind the scenes of what it took to make it.
Yeah. And I will say, like, articulating Scarecrow was definitely a challenge, and I'm really happy with how he moves given that. Like, because I mean, the guy is like, he's like all crazy angles. There's no symmetry, like his legs are just like completely insane. He's super skinny and spindly. But yeah,
He
I'm
looks
loving
nice
him.
and sinister.
I'm loving it.
I do regret not getting that one because that was the first Batman animated series figure I got, and because it came with the
really?
crow and the
He's
scythe.
he's got the crows.
Yeah, and it had me like, well, I want that. It just wasn't good timing.
The head swaps really easily too. Yeah, these joints are like butter.
What? Like actual butter? Oh man. Hang on, I'm gonna get to these babies.
Oh, I'm happy with this. So like with this, it's like so he's got you want to have that like angular silhouette to his shoulder here, but like he's got to be able to put his arms up. So it's like getting it so that you can have a angle cut here that doesn't like interfere with. That was tricky, and I'm glad that the factory was able to, translate what we wanted, and so he can do his like cornfield.
That's so good. Oh man, the
like-
FOMO is real. Oh, I'm like trying to be so careful to not have this like plastic just pop and hands go everywhere. Oh, dude, that new toy smell on Mondo figures is like unreal next level. Oh, I forgot she comes with that proton pack with the gas.
Yeah, the gas pack.
Oh, man.
Got the Joker rat. I'm so glad we got to do Joker rat. The Joker rat's in this world. And again, because like 1/6, he's huge. He's big.
Dude, this is me on vacation.
Just kicking back.
He's kicking
chilling.
back, having a drink.
There's like this episode is like tied together with a theme of having the two like gassy Batman villains. the two gas-based bad guys. Here,
well, I guess does Joker count as gas-based?
Sure. Yeah, I mean I've got we're still on theme because I've got laughing gas Joker.
That's Joker, right?
Well, I wonder if maybe the
theme.
Gas. I wonder if the concept of the laughing gas Joker is that like his suit is like big suit fills up with the laughing gas and then like explodes out. That's my headcanon.
Gotham City Tonight by Gaslight. That's what.
Oh yeah.
That's what it is.
So now the number one question is this Kelly or Chris?
I thought they were girls. No, Robin, you're assuming genders.
I did have to label it. I had to for our replacement part database. Like we had to figure out who was who. And
did you get to name them?
I think Kelly is the angry one, and Chris is the like happy one.
One just sitting here drinking his bottle of chlorophyll.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get this. Oh man, look at these hands. I can't even speak, right? Look at these hands.
Yeah. She comes with a lot of hands.
Okay, I gotta figure out how I'm going to pose her with her gas. Dude. Oh, okay, hang on. Let's also talk about the Mr. Sinister for a hot second.
Oh yeah.
And those effects coming out of his hands.
Oh yeah. Well, because like he's got in the cartoon, like he and Cyclops, like they have like a standoff where like Cyclops is zapping him with his optic blast and Mr. Sinister is shooting lasers out of his hands. And
yeah, dude. Kevin,
dude, that's awesome.
Kevin Toying Around is here. Did you get this? Did you buy one? God, I hope you did. I know he likes Batman.
Allegedly.
Right? Except I think he sold all his Mezco figures. Fake fan, that's what they're called.
Let me get the...
Actually, I don't even own a Mezco figure. Though Matthew of Matthew Toys from Between Two Sentinels. Did you see where he took the soft goods off the Mezco Spider-Man?
Yes, I did, and put it on the Maximum Spider-Man. Looked like $1 million.
Holy moly. That was so good. That was so good. It would be worth buying both figures just to do that. Like, they looked so well done.
No, for sure.
Like, props to Matthew for doing that.
First, I believe this is the first appearance Scarecrow head.
How am I going to get this backpack on? Her arms don't come off to kind of...
Yeah, let me see.
Like, life is so hard.
I can't get my doll to wear her backpack.
I'm feeling mocked.
No, I mean that's what we're all dealing with.
I got it on. She's good.
We got gas.
Just gotta pull the arms back a little bit, bend the elbows, behind her back.
Ah.
God, she's so cool. Is Andrews Gady's Toys still here? I always called Andrews Gady's Toys, as if it's like a toy store.
Yeah, that sounds like a store, yeah.
Yeah, like, in fact, it should be. I want to go shop at Andrews Gady's Toys. Maybe that's the next commercial I should make. Welcome to Andrews Gady's Toys. All your gay toy needs.
That's it. Hey, save it for the Jeffries.
Yeah, I shouldn't be giving this away. Giving away all the good stuff. Did you see Mad Hatter's reviews on Poison Ivy?
Oh yeah, yes, I did.
Yeah, did you see Hatter at the con? He must have stopped on by.
Oh yeah, no, we ran into him a few times. Yeah, always awesome to see old Mad Hatter.
Yeah, Nier's a good dude.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a good dude. I had to call him on the evening, like I think it was the Saturday night, just to say I watched his videos and they made me laugh. And
yeah, I mean they're so funny. I laugh out loud at all his videos. I loved the one he and Jonathan did where he becomes Hatter the White.
Hatter
so good.
I can only imagine what those two are going to get up to when they're both at San Diego.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I'm almost a little nervous.
Look at this. He's got his watch, his Scarecrow watch with the little Grim Reaper with the scythe. I mean,
so good.
That's the fun of being able to do these animated figures in 1/6 is that you can put little details like that in there. Like that, this would never read at 1/12. But
yeah, or even I was thinking to me, I still feel like DC Direct did a great job of them.
Oh yeah, of course.
But I think I know you and I have both given Kenner its props, but I feel like people don't give Kenner enough props for how good those figures were.
Yeah. Yeah. It was kind of like the beginning, because I know they weren't all totally on model, but they were more on model than most toys at that time.
Right.
They all had action features, but they actually looked like the show. I kind of remember that as a kid being kind of struck by because like outside of like I think the Disney Afternoon was like the only other like figures that actually looked like the show that you were watching,
Right.
and that was fun to have this terrifying head from one shot, but had to put it in.
Oh man, this gun's hard to get her to balance in her arm. Or I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I don't know how to play with
you
my
have
toys.
the right hand.
I do have the right hand. It's front heavy. So it just wants to droop down.
Oh. I can't change gravity, Ryan.
Don't they teach you physics in physics school? Is that what's happening? Okay, hang on. Yeah, I'm so focused.
Ooh, I know this is the quietest episode.
This is just listening to two guys bend plastic.
If I can just get
it.
Two guys bend plastic. I mean, that's not a bad show idea. Bending plastic.
Yeah.
I do like the plastic squeaking sound. Like it's very ASMR.
Whoop. Let's
got the cell shading on the old side.
Oh, dude, that looks so good. Good. What makes you decide what you're going to cell shade on these figures?
Usually the like the show itself, you
just go based off what you're seeing on the screen. Exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
Being like, that's not cell shaded, but that is.
Yeah, like so like I think these reflections are like even exactly from a frame on the in the show.
Yeah, it doesn't want to. Oh, maybe it does.
That's super cool.
There we go. Maybe just let her go.
Very cool. Good smoke. Good smoke effect.
Good smoke. Yeah, man. You guys are killing it with the effects as well. On just a lot of your toys in general, right? Like it's.
Yeah. May and Tommy do amazing effects like that. like all of the sort of like spell casting hands and stuff. Like
yeah. Like, and everything always looks. Well, I guess that's why we pay for the prices we do when it comes to Mondo, because it's like there is nothing that's getting really reused. It's always a different.
Oh yeah.
The effects are always they're new and made special just for the figures that you're getting. Yeah,
right.
Chris
and the figures themselves, like we don't reuse tooling, which is especially for these animated figures, they all have different body types and are they all have to have completely unique tooling.
Yeah,
and and that's the most expensive part of the whole process. So but it's what you have to do. And yeah, just trying to do all the every one of these accessories, it's like it all has to be made from scratch, right?
Right. Chris Bruno, Bend It Like Brewer and Doell. I like that. That's every time we do an unboxing, maybe that's what we should call it. Bend It Like Brewer. Oh, and Doell.
And Doell.
And Doell. Uh-oh. We got Alex freezing again. Are you guys, is it let us know.
This is crazy. So I mean, my internet has not been they're coming in a few days to like work on the internet. There's an issue for sure.
Oh, okay.
This is ridiculous.
This is insane. But it's okay. We'll get through. We'll get through this. One last question I want to talk about when it comes to Superman. And I don't know if you can answer this. So if you can't answer this, I meant to ask you this before we went on the air to say if I could ask it. But now
you want to
like,
know if he's really Clark Kent. I can't say, Ryan.
I can't say.
I've sworn an oath of secrecy.
Right. Superman the animated series. Okay. We've got when Superman the animated series was kind of really like the best. Well, I mean, I always liked that series anyways. I don't think I was into it right from the get-go. So my big question is, are we going to get are you now allowed to dip into New Adventures so that you can do a World's Finest 2-pack where he's got the jetpack and the cape? Is that something you're allowed? Are you allowed to go in there? Or are you still kind of mostly focused on getting Batman the animated series out first?
I think no, because I think I've commented on here before, and I know that Hector has commented on Toy Talks. We're like the New Adventures of Batman is available to us. It's not considered like a separate thing from Batman the animated series. It's technically like the 4th season, right? So just like we were able to do Batman Beyond, like I think that we can certainly do those versions if we want to my knowledge. I think there's the question is just at this price point, at this scale, it's like, obviously that was one of my favorite things about the DC collectibles line, is that you could get both versions of the show. Like, to me, that was all I wanted, was to have like the original animated series on like one shelf, and then right below it, like all those same characters in the redesigned style. But to do something like that in 1/6, that's asking so much money and space from people. Not that you couldn't do it, but it would be hard, right? But that being said, I mean, like I'd love to like work on those, and obviously, we've talked about that version of the Scarecrow being like, just
like
the best Scarecrow design. And I think and obviously like Nightwing would be awesome. I prefer that version of Batgirl to the one from the animated series. Yeah,
the black with the blue shine to it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, the only reason why I'm asking about, like, because I know once you make one figure, like if you make Batman of New Adventures Batman to go with the Superman, then everyone's just right off the bat going to be, but where's this? Where's, like you can't avoid it. That's just who we are, Alex, as collectors.
I would actually really love to do a Poison Ivy from that line. Like,
if you hang on, I'm gonna do some Ryan Doell pitching. Okay.
Yeah.
If you were ever to do 1/6 scale New Adventures figures in any of the styles, I want Holiday Nights, and I want Harley and Ivy when they're doing their fashion show.
Oh, yeah. With the hats and the coats.
The hats and the boots. See, I didn't even have to say which ones. I knew you knew which ones I meant.
I think even if it was just if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen 2 Christmases ago I did this. The glare is gonna be too bad, but yeah, it's Harley and Ivy forcing Bruce Wayne to like take them on a shopping spree. So yeah, that version of Ivy. I loved that version of Harley Quinn too. With like the really big smile. Very anime, and then pissed off Bruce Wayne. So the sculpts I got the sculpts in rough form, and I also have the iconic diner, New Year's Eve diner scene. Old Commissioner Gordon action. But yeah, so I think it'd be fun. Oh, did I lose you again?
Nope, we're with you.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun to do. It's definitely it's a challenge because those designs are so angular, they're so clean. They really have to be. You really have to get them perfect. Every line has to be like perfectly in place. So.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no. I lost what I needed to see.
What
Why?
Okay, Ryan. List time. What's
Okay.
Superman the animated series? Like in order of like your most wanted. Do we do
for villains?
Anything.
For anything. Well, outside of Lois Lane.
Yeah, it's a given. Yeah.
Okay. So Lois Lane being the given, there's two villains I really, really, really want. One of them being Toyman. One with an alternate head where it's cracked.
Yeah.
I think that one is up there. The other villain I really want, of course, outside of Lex Luthor. And this one's a given too. So I'm just going to push her out of the way. Mercy. We need Mercy. We've never gotten a proper Mercy figure.
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping that DC Collectibles was going to get to that. Never happened. Definitely need her. But I want Metallo.
Yeah.
I want, because I feel like I think Metallo you could do with the open chest, removable kryptonite. You could do again, just like you did with Wolverine. You know how you have like the different torso?
Yes.
I feel like you could have that as well. And all the different heads, so you could have like the progression of his face getting torn off. I feel like there's
because you could do like full robot Metallo.
That's what because I mean you did pretty much like almost like I feel like the Wolverine 97 and Phantasm are almost, you're getting two figures in one, and I feel like Metallo kind of fits into that.
Yeah.
Into that realm of you could do that with him, and it would be amazing. So I think those two are high up there. If Lois Lane gets made, I want Clark and I want Jimmy to kind of help, just to have them as the tree.
The Daily Planet. Yeah,
it's all stuff we never see. And again, if we get Jimmy, I would love to see Supergirl.
Yeah.
All of this comes into play, right? And someone said too, another one of my favorite characters that I also love, James Vinopol, Parasite.
Yeah, Parasite.
Absolutely.
And Livewire.
Livewire, right?
That episode with Parasite and Livewire was one of the best. Like,
agreed. Lobo, I only want Lobo if you will make the bike. If you don't make the bike, forget it.
I feel like Lobo and Supergirl are kind of like, givens. Like it's like those two are very iconic. Like,
great episodes.
Yeah, really good episodes.
Do we get the Flash? Is that possible? Because he was in Batman Superman animated series. So was Green Lantern.
Yeah, I know. They're how the Hal Jordan episode is really cool. Aquaman is also
Aquaman as well
in an episode.
So, I mean, I don't really necessarily need those figures. Like, I'll happily wait for any sort of Justice Leagues and that kind of stuff. Though I want a 1/6 scale Wonder Woman really, really bad now after opening this Poison Ivy. I really, really need a Wonder Woman.
And what if we did a 1/6 scale Titano? That would be life size.
See, this is where Titano will also be amazing in the vinyl, the soft vinyl series as well.
Yeah.
Like, again, done in that style.
We got King Kong already.
Right? So, I mean, but Lois Lane should come with a Titano.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
Right?
Like
that's
the little Titano.
That's a given. I'm trying to think now that this feels very real, that Lois Lane, 1/6 scale Lois Lane could happen. I'm seriously trying to think, like, because you'd have to have her, because if you're gonna do look, I'm all over the place. That's how you know I'm getting excited. So I'm like, my brain is like pop. So if you get all the different portraits and expressions, you need the one of her like yelling. Because I think
yeah.
You need the yelling and a finger of her pointing. You need the smirk, the one one eyebrow raised smirk, right? And then you just need like the generic smile and the
right.
And the other one that's focused where she doesn't know how to spell. Like, you just need it would be, I would love to see any of that, right? This is another good one too from Topher Khan. Dark Side with Omega beams.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Dark Side would be sick.
It'd be so good. Right? Flash 739. Do we want a Bruce Wayne versus Clark Kent? Only again if it's the New Adventures Bruce Wayne, so that we can have the why are you dating him, Clark? Like, oh dude. The things you could do with a Clark Kent 1/6 figure, again, if you're doing it as good as these Batman figures with the multiple expressions, you need the one with the glasses tilted down.
Yeah.
And the red eyes. Again,
and
just the focus one.
And a swappable torso where he's showing the Superman costume.
Oh my God. Dude. Yes. That is see, that's what Superman is such an untapped, like, I feel like we've only scratched the surface after 100 years of almost 100 years of Superman. We've only scratched the surface on what merchandise there is, because it's usually just, here's the basic Superman figure, let's slap his logo on things. I feel like Superman
well, in terms of like marketing Superman to kids, I think this is I'm sure this is Scott Knightlick, Toy Guru, his point that I'm just parroting, but I think his idea is that because you can't change the color scheme of Superman the way you can with Batman, it limits the number of like variants you can do. So because a line like Batman, for one that's aimed towards kids, like, can do really well because you can have all the different crazy variants and you can kind of get parents to buy Batman over and over again, and that's the one you're going to sell the most of, right? Superman doesn't have that because you need that red, yellow, and blue color scheme, but then parents feel like they're just buying the same toy over and over again.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna clap back on that. And I think that kind of stuff with Superman, I think as long as you have the logo on there, I think you're okay. Like, I think just like Batman, Superman is only limited to what you want to do with it with your imagination. And I think Superman the Animated Series, again, if you were going to do more than one Superman figure, and I know you've only done one Batman figure, we haven't seen the multiple Batman figures yet, but if you were going to do multiple Superman figures, there's the spacesuit.
Yeah.
You could have him in his traditional Kryptonian attire.
The hazmat suit.
The
would be sick.
hazmat suit, right? Again,
I'm sure
like,
there was was there a scuba suit, or did he just wear the space suit underwater?
I think it might have just been
there's
the
a
spacesuit
specific
underwater.
I feel like there's a scuba suit.
But there was a scuba suit in the Kenner toy line for sure.
Yeah. That was the closest they got to doing that. I don't know. I don't know why Superman doesn't really take off, no pun intended, or hasn't in terms of like merchandising. But maybe that will all change with this year. For those interested, and sorry, Ryan, I don't mean to like
You don't
rub
need
it
to,
in.
yeah.
But this is Harley and Ivy, what they look like together.
You want to bring him up closer again?
Yep.
Dude, that's so good.
It's crazy. I love that we have this. Like, this is awesome.
Dude, these figures are so good. This is why I'm like I can't wait for like the idea that I could own a 1/6 scale Clark Kent and Lois Lane one day. I know that sounds so generic and boring, but that has me so excited.
these shows are so iconic. I think they're so formative to people of so many different ages. And the idea, like I just love that we can have these sort of like, it's like what you would see at the Warner Brothers store in the night. It would be like the display at the Warner Brothers store. Like you couldn't actually buy it, you couldn't actually own it, but like now we can, like nice and big, like perfectly like painted figures that just like look like the show.
Yeah,
it's
and they're still dynamic.
It's amazing to be able to have like a museum to celebrating Batman the Animated Series. Like, I love it.
I just love that you can still do dynamic poses with them, or even just like recreate poses from the show. Because sometimes when you do a 1/6 scale figure, it gets a little like tight in some spots, and you can't always necessarily recreate what you want.
Yeah, well, it's challenging with these designs, certainly, because you don't want to have the articulation ruin the specific clean animation style, but you want them to be able to achieve as many poses from the show as you can.
Okay, before we go,
just high five,
because we should. You're tired, so we gotta.
They just yeah. They just beat Batman. Yeah.
This is from Holiday Nights. We need this Harley. Okay. There's a couple. We need this Ivy.
So good. Still like, yeah.
Right. These are all super cute, super fun. I'm waiting to get taken down again.
Yeah, right.
That
I would love to do a 2-pack like that.
Like this is so good. Right? That's this ridiculous outfit here.
Yeah.
Is the best. Right? Oh, and the hats.
The hats, yeah.
Right? That's the expression that you need. The large eyes and the
maybe they should be little like PVC blind box figures that like you don't know which one of these looks you're gonna get.
Oh my god. Dude, why do we I feel like we're wasted by not giving the license to everything. See, get all the credit cards. Okay.
Yeah.
No more fun. But these are so good. Right? Now, Kith. Yeah, thanks, Nick. Nick Dillinger. These are great. Rodney Winch, Sandman and Winston was awesome from WonderCon as well.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, dude.
That was the first time I got to see those in 3D and all painted up, and they look awesome. Like,
yeah, dude.
Mark Bristow, he paints all of our Ghostbusters stuff. He's a super fan. Like, does an amazing job on the paint masters, and he nailed that Winston jumpsuit color. Like it's just got like, it almost has like kind of like it's almost like a glow in the dark greenish blue. And it just looks so good in person.
Dude, it does look so good in person.
I can't.
I haven't. Well, no, I haven't seen it in person.
Figure in my collection.
Yeah, dude, those. You guys are killing it just across the board. I feel like it's everything I see that's pumping out from you guys. It's just super impressive. Even stuff that I don't really collect, or like what was it, the Safubi aliens?
Oh yeah, those.
Like, even those look so good.
So good. And yeah, and if you see them in person, they're so, Brandon Gash sculpted like so many amazing details in them. Like just all of there's like so many multiple layers of the kind of like Giger tubes and stuff. And then Hector painted those those paint masters on display, and they're like, the green one has this like translucent color like the original toy, and the pink one is like I said, I keep saying it almost looks like crystal because it's got this kind of like glittery spray texture that like glistens in the light. It's really cool.
Dude, yeah, they look so good. Oh, we got a super chat here as well from Video Power Gaming. I might need Melody 10 for Batman Beyond. Oh yeah, Melody, yeah, 10. Yes. Yeah. For the Batman Beyond line. Got noticed my Batman Beyond is on the way.
Yes.
Thank you very much for the super chat. Right. Nick of Time, thank you for being here and hanging out. I've seen a lot of interest around Red Claw. Any chance we might see this come to fruition?
I would love. Yeah, I would love Red Claw.
Yeah,
I bring it up all the time.
Also, me liking just ordinary people as toys. If you ever get a chance to make a Summer Gleason, please do.
Now that would I feel like would take some like Kickstarter level showmanship to get enough people to go in on a 1/6 scale Summer Gleason.
Well, I'm also the same guy saying, hey, I would get Jimmy Olsen, and I got a feeling he's kind of in that same court where maybe Mercy would also, I think, do very well as a first time release. So like if you did Red Claw, if you did Mercy Graves, I'm trying to think of who else hasn't really. Well, I don't know. Are people interested in Rupert Thorne?
Oh my gosh.
I would love. I still am kind of mad that DC Direct didn't give me that.
I know.
Right, Red Claw falls into that too, though.
I mean, but it's not. McFarlane. They're still putting out waves, and we just got Jonah Hex. So like they are definitely that's clearly their goal. Like they gave us Condiment King, they gave us Maxi Zeus, they gave us Bruce Wayne, Lockup, and now Jonah Hex. So I would say that Rupert Thorne is definitely in that group.
Yep.
And Red Claw too would be, I think that would make a lot of sense.
The only reason why I haven't bought any of those is because I'm not rebuying all those figures just for the Build-A-Figure. I kind of feel that maybe one day they'll just show up online.
Veronica Vreeland for the win.
Yes, right? Please, right? Topher Khan says no. No Rupert Thorne. Right? And he's also throwing more shit at me. I would pay good cash to make sure Jimmy Olsen isn't made.
What
is this?
What do you have against mullets and cargo pants?
Maybe he's got a thing against redheads. I don't know. Marlo Brandon, Rupert Thorne, and Candace 2-pack, 100%. I wouldn't say no to that.
1/12, I would say absolutely, definitely do it. I don't know if a 1/6 scale, $300 Rupert Thorne and Candace 2-pack would, if there's a lot of appetite for that. If I'm wrong, let me know.
Yeah. Oh,
But yeah.
Topher Khan is making it very, he goes, he means after Talia, Raj, Croc, Two-Face,
Yeah,
once
there are
the
definitely
heavy
some
hitters are done,
heavy hitters. Riddler,
do
Penguin,
those.
Mad Hatter, Ventriloquist. There's a lot.
Dude, a 1/6 scale Ventriloquist would be insane.
Yeah. Yep.
Insane. Because again,
with
you
with
could
Rhino
do so much with
and
it.
Muggsy.
Dude. I now that you have Superman, it's just I feel like there's just so much.
Yeah.
Like, and then plus X-Men still going strong, so it's super frustrating. Because I know I can't get it all. I have to be very particular about which ones I get. But let me tell you, man, it's like I said, Toyman, Metallo, Lois Lane, Clark Kent, Superman. Yeah. Superman's the one. Because I didn't get Batman. I don't own a Batman, but it's like I will get, like, Superman will be a must get. And he has to come with kryptonite. That's it.
But then he'll be dead.
Have it come into Let's Safe. It has to come. If you could make it happen where he comes in a Let's Safe, we're good.
That'd be funny if he was packaged in the box with like a like a anguished head and like the kryptonite's like right next to him.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Okay. Well, if you ever get to the hazmat suit, because that's the kryptonite.
Oh yeah,
reflection suit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So if you ever did that, you'd have to do another, like, the timed exclusive would have to be where it's torn open, and then an anguish head to go with it. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep throwing you ideas as if I work for Mondo and everyone just listens to everything I say. But no, that's it. Let's get you to bed. We said we're gonna keep it tight to an hour. We went almost 2 because we have no respect for your time or energy.
Well, these figures kind of reinvigorated me. Like, how can you like be sleepy when you're opening new figures, right?
Right? Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm definitely, it's gonna be hard. One of these things I have to record with Jay and Dan tomorrow for Toy Geeks.
Oh, nice.
Right. So I got to do a little bit of studying just to kind of like, I know what we're talking about because we're getting into Star Wars Power of the Force stuff now. But there's just some like things I'm just like, I'm doing a little bit of rereading tonight. But it's going to be tough because now I'm going to be like, but Poison Ivy is looking pretty cool right now. Because I want to try a little bit of everything, right? I want to see which pose is going to be. I think that's the most fun about getting a new hot toy, a new Marvel Legend, or one of these Mondo's 1/6, because they come with so much stuff.
Yeah. That
you get to sit there and kind of play with everything to see how you want to display it and how, like, what do you want to do? Like, what? Yeah.
And you can switch it up. Every week, every time you dust it, you can set up a new display.
You know what? That's what I do. And what's really funny is that because we get a lot of rainy days up here in the Pacific Northwest. So if it's a dark, dreary, rainy day, I will totally take down my 1/6 figures, whether it's Star Wars Hot Toys or the X-Men figures. And I just start playing around and being like, because it's such a relaxing, but fun thing to do. And it just kind of gets your imagination going of like, I think the only thing, hang on, I'm going to nitpick one of the X-Men 1/6 figures.
Oh,
okay. So every time I want to repose my Gambit, I want to do a pose from Marvel versus Capcom where it's like his hands are crossed and he's squatted and the trench coat's up in the air. Yeah. Like a cape. And I'm always like, oh, I want to do that pose.
Yeah. I feel that.
Can't. But but that just means I have to think of something else.
But it's true. Like, Gambit was earlier one, and it would be cool to do another to try to do another take swing at him.
I will say, if I was asked by anyone at Mondo for my opinion on this, I would want one that has a soft goods trench coat, just so I can have a Gambit without the coat on.
Yeah.
He's got that awesome suit with the squares on it, and you see I would just so I can say I have one of those.
Full disclosure, we wanted to do swappable arms with Gambit first, so you could have that look. But at the time it wasn't feasible. But then we were able to do it with Wolverine and then Cyclops. Right. So I think that would be awesome to do.
Yeah. So that's it. That's really it. That's my thing here. And also, Alan, thank you for being here. I know you're coming in right at the end, but yes, Val Kilmer was a phenomenal Doc Holliday. Agreed. The way you portrayed a sickly man battling Turbulocus, yet still extending an effortless aura of badassery was chilling. I agree, right? Yes. Rest in peace, Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
So everyone, make sure you have a toast with your Batman Forever mugs to all your friends and loved ones this week. Watch one of his many amazing movies. Again, don't forget to watch The Saint. But yeah, I think from here we're going to head it out. So just so you know, everyone's links are down below. Mondo, Alice's comic, Blake's Kickstarter for his comic, Moonman. From everyone's links are down below. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Alex, thank you for even coming on tonight after doing a bloody red-eye flight and then working all day. You're a machine of a human. And again, love seeing all the praise and love you're getting for all the stuff that you and your team are getting on all these reveals.
It's been
the weekend.
Yeah, it's been the support from all you guys, and it's just been amazing. Like it feels so good. Because we work so hard on this stuff, and and for us it's like many months go by, and and so then when it goes out into the world and people really champion it and say such nice things, like there's no better feeling. So
well, you guys are putting in the work and it shows. Again, just amazing stuff. So again, I'm out for the next 2 weeks. I'm in Japan.
Going to Japan.
So Alex, it's up to you if you want to do a show or not. You know what? Ask Peter to join you. You guys could do a
Mondo
takeover.
Yeah.
It might end up being a lot of fun, but that's up to you. If you're like, I'm tired and you don't want to do one for 2 weeks, that's fine too. We'll be back whenever I'm back, and that'll be that. But with that said, everyone have a great night. And I will see you in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, wow.
And Alex will see you whenever he decides to. It's up to him. If he doesn't see you right away, that means he doesn't like you. That's it. Okay, have a great night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.